Yo, what's up, boys and girls? It's your boy Evan V here. Just bringing you two new stories I just saw, and I thought I'd share with you. One is about cheese makes you healthy and makes you dairy cheese is really good for your health apparently, and apparently it helps you live longer. And also, Lady Gaga's horse died. Stay tuned. This is a little intro. I'm gonna go take a whiz, and I'm gonna record my screen and show you these new stories. Hey, check that out. Hey, just. Wait a second, guys. Don't skip this video, please. I'm going to go take a whiz, and we'll get back to the news story. Boom. So, here I am back at my phone here. Okay, that's some private stuff here. So, let's have a look here. So, I saw this article posted by Robbie from Plant-Based News on Facebook, and then I saw massive study reveals that eating cheese might be the key to helping you live longer. Let's have a look at this shit. Jesus Christ, this is the dumbest shit I've seen in 2019. This is Henry Smith, no offense, but this is some serious propaganda bullshit, and look at the likes and stuff. People just love to hear good shit about their bad habits, like I said. Regardless of the various toppings and sauces you can get with your incredible pie, you truly haven't lived until you had a pizza adorned with 5 different toppings. Well, the thing is, the cow has truly haven't lived, because for all those cheeses you got there, buddy, that cow is going to get raped, slaughtered, and her baby's going to get taken away. I don't want to support that kind of just for my taste and for my pleasure. That's just fucked up shit, bro. That's just psycho stuff. 4's fine, I suppose, but 5's fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah, and then there's kids in Africa dying every day. They haven't got bread, bro, because you're dumb enough, and people are dumb enough to eat animal products in 2019 when 80% of the crops given to these animals. I mean, we just like, what the fuck? I suppose, but 5's fantastic. Cheddar, mozzarella, gorgonzola, I don't know. But instead of tomato sauce, the base was adorned with brie. Jesus Christ, that's disgusting. That's pus, bacteria, hormones. Yikes, I don't want that in my body. Let's get the light in my pretty face here. Okay, but apart from trying to make you jealous, why on earth would I bring that up? Oh, because if this study is anything to go by, I might have just brought myself a whole lot of credit moving forward when it comes to overall longevity. This amazing study says that eating cheese is the key to living a longer life. Who am I to argue with science? Well, you're a terrible journalist, Henry Smith, because you haven't read any of the science for the past 90, 60 years. You're an idiot, Henry. You're an idiot. And your journalism, this is what's happening with journalism. It's a pathetic joke. This is people like you are a pathetic excuse of journalists, and you're not really journalists. I'm sorry to be so harsh, but this is not how you do your research. For more, it looks like a bit closer. This study published in the medical journal Lancet. Lancet is a very powerful stuff, but did he really read the whole study? The most researchers from Manchester University in Canada looked at whopping people from 21 different countries, all of whom were aged between 35 and 70. What did they look for in these people? Well, their diet habits were noted and then separated into 2 camps: reduced fat dairy and full fat dairy. So here's the thing: eating more than 2 servings a day of that processed cow milk was conceded to see some major decrease in risk of stroke, risk of cardiovascular disease. That's some bold claims you're making there, Henry. Also found that while cheese did have an impact on those results, you can also see some pretty good benefits by consuming yogurt and milk. They also found that while cheese did have an impact on these results. Okay, so hang on. It did have an impact? What kind of impact? The test subjects who ate less than 0.7 of dairy a day, their mortality rate rose to 40% overall, with 5% of that being down to cardiovascular disease. 0.5 servings of dairy a day. Nobody eats that much. Like, most people eat a ton of dairy, Joe. Henry, like, this is terrible. This is not good. This is not looking good for you, Henry. For those we don't really associate with eating a lot of cheese with lowering our chance of death. Oh god, the problem is, like, you have to look at for other variables here. This is terrible. This is terrible conclusion from these results. Henry, you're a joke, not offense. Professor found chain nutrition at Reading University in UK says that the study is vital to changing the public's perception of dairy, hopefully helping to change the way dietary guidelines look at the dairy intake. Fucking hell. Do you realise, Henry, that 40% of the world is lactose intolerant? You know, most people can't break it down. Just think about that. The fact that there's no other mammals on the planet that consume other species' milk. It's just like, what are you guys fucking talking about? It also adds weight to the evidence that saturated fats from dairy, probably apart from butter, are not associated with. This is the dumbest increase with cardiovascular disease risk, unlike some other sources. This is the stupidest bullshit. This is just a puff piece. They call it a puff piece. Saturated fat is associated with cardiovascular disease. It's not just butter. Okay, sorry guys, that's my philosophy group there, philosophy gang. Shout out to philosophy gang. But this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Of course, the study needs more research to figure out exactly why dairy leads to so many health benefits. It doesn't. That's a fucking stupid thing to say. It's not a fact. It's not objectively correct. It's just this stupid bullshit that 600 people love hearing because they love eating cheese. But we can also easy to write knowing that extra cheese pizza is really good for your health. Some might even call it medicine. Henry, you're a fucking idiot. You're just eating fat and pus here on bread, and that's not gonna make you. That's not. You might as well just be smoking. You might just well be smoking and doing a bit of cocaine and heroin, Henry Smith. That kind of conclusion from this just potential benefits, but amino acids, all these saturated fats, all this bullshit, the chemical stuff, or calcium, like you can't get calcium from broccoli. The thing is about dairy products, they give you dairy products might give you testicular cancer or breast cancer, boys and girls. So I recommend you don't consume these products. This is just the stupidest article. Henry, you're a fucking idiot. No offense. No offense, and don't take any. But all those people who still believe that dairy products are healthy for you, you're living in the caveman eras. You're living in the time of cavemans. Anyone who still thinks animal products are good for you are a fucking idiot. No offense. You're an idiot. Sorry to break it to you, but this article is a joke. Dairy products are the worst. It's just fat, pus, and bacteria. There's nothing good for you in there at all. You can get all the nutrients that you get from cheese, from plant foods, and live a lot longer and happier. And so another story. This is the second story of the video. I'm not even gonna break it down here. But what we got here, Lady Gaga. Oh, it disappeared. Let's have a look at Lady Gaga and her dying horse. It's just probably the story might have even disappeared. It's just so disappointing. By the way, do follow me on Twitter because I have a lot of cool people follow me on Twitter. I don't know why, but let's just go on my Twitter account and look at the tweets and replies. Okay, so this is the story to Lady Gaga. She's goodbye, my angel. Goodbye, my. Why would you ride your horse if you love her that much? And question to you, Lady Gaga, are you vegan? I mean, look, I feel sorry for the horse. I love horses, but I'm so honored and blessed to have won both the best song. Oh, this is all about yourself, really, lady, isn't it? It's all about yourself, not the horse. Alongside Glenn Close this evening. My heart is exploding with pride, but it saddens me to say that after the show, I learned that my dear angel or horse, Arabella, is dying. I'm rushing to her now to say goodbye. Her name means yield to prayer. She is and was a beautiful horse, and our souls and spirits were one. The thing is, if I love someone, like my horse, why would I ride it? It's like if I love the human, I'm going to sit on your back and cause you more pains. I just found riding horses, even as vegans do it, found it very ethically weird to exploit animals for your pleasure. I'm just going to ride this big dog for no reason. I'm going to ride this human that I really love. It kind of doesn't make sense. I'm going to cause more struggle and suffering to this horse that's already more experiencing, stress on her back. Sure, it might not express feelings, but I don't think any animal likes being ridden on. It's just morally questionable sort of behavior. Lady Gaga, I hope you're vegan at least. If you really do love animals, I hope you're vegan. I'm gonna make a comment there. If you really love animals, then I hope you're vegan. I hope you're a vegan. The thing is, I make these comments because there is no difference between a horse and a cow. Sorry, I hope you're vegan at Lady Gaga. And that's it. That's the end of the video, I guess. I hope you enjoyed this little phone commentary. I know the format, the start, the ratio of the video is a bit odd, but hey, we can't have everything what we want, huh? Hashtag vegan. Hashtag news. I'm gonna put align your beliefs with your actions. Because we gotta be consistent as human individuals, you know. You can't say, oh, well, this horse is that, but I don't care about that one. So that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do a little doodle. That's it. That's little doodle. That's it. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Appreciate you. And that's it. The end of the video. Boom.